So LR Ultimate Gohan is officially in the game on JP and Global. And today we're going to take a look at this guy at 55% in the dupe system. Link level 1. Just like very bare bones. Let's say you pull this guy, you had him pre-farmed. You want to know, is it worth going for this guy? He has pity, I can guarantee him. We'll take a look at it today if you just only get the one copy. Based on his details, I'm not sure how good this Gohan's going to be completely honest with y'all, but we'll see here. I think he will cook, but we'll see what he could do. So we're going to have him here on the 200% leader skill under the, what's it called, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And I might have to miss a super attack with Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I mean, okay, so Ultimate Gohan, he does get buffs when you're at 24 ki. He gets 20% defense and then 58% attack when launching the active skill when ki is 24. He also does get 58% attack and defense, and then an additional attack that has a great chance to be super at 18 ki, and 58% attack and defense when ki is 12 or more. So that's a lot of things there. But I probably should opt for the super attack for Tech Gohan, unfortunately, for AG Ultimate Gohan. This guy randomly does change random type of key sphere to AGO key spheres if all allies in the same turn are Majin Buu Saga. So with that in mind, we didn't really get too lucky with that, but that's fine. The thing about Ultimate Gohan is that he has a lot of links with Tech Ultimate Gohan right here. We have All in the Family, which will be 15% defense and link level 1. Cold Judgment is 20% defense and link level 1. Power Bestowed by God, which is 5% attack, and then Fierce Battle, which is 15% attack, right? So he is getting a good amount of defense from these links. He's starting off at 265k defense. Of course, my cord is just going to be silly. You know, sorry, throughout the video, my cord just might deactivate just because, I don't know, it might be my phone, to be really honest with y'all. And it just happens, and you know, it is what it is. But if we calculate this guy's defense, right, again, with the 58% that he gets twice, that is obviously going to be a 116% increase. So we do that, he's at 574k defense when he's only getting the 18 ki. Then he does raise defense for the turn on his super attack effect, and depending on how many super attacks he gets, that could be a bunch of different like buffs that he'll get in total. So with this guy, again, when he's at 18 ki, he launches an additional attack that has a great chance to be a super. But if you're facing an enemy whose HP is above 58% at the start of turn, he does 2 additional attacks, each of which has a medium chance to be a super attack. Again, you only have to face one enemy. You can't face multiple enemies for that, but that will allow this guy to do potentially 5 additionals, or 5 attacks in total in a turn, even at 55%, because he's EGL and has the free 5 additional. So it's a 7 million attack stat here. Okay, right? This guy does stack attack and his 12 key super attack. No, sorry, I'm stupid. His 18 key super attack, he does stack attack, right? And his 12 key super attack, he does raise attack for 3 turns. And both of the 12 key and 18 key do have a 30% defense raise as well. So, okay, we're getting multiple of these super attacks here, right? Which is nice. So we got the 70% to proc. Then we got one of the 30% chances off here. Then, okay, it seems like we got another of the medium chances here. So that's 7 mil to like double 5 mils right here. We could get the hidden potential system, and I guess we did. Okay, so that's a lot of super attacks right there that we just did, right? That was a 7 mil to, what's that? 4 different 5 mil attack sets right there. Again, the thing about him, again, being at 55% is that he can't crit. He does not have any built-in crit, which I think is very unfortunate. They could have probably given him some crit chance somewhere. Like, on his intro, as long as you have 2 or more Majin Buu Saga category allies on the team, he does get Key 6, and then all allies get 58% defense for 2 turns. Maybe if he gave himself, like, crit chance on there as well. Like, 58% crit chance, and then he would actually be a lot better at the free dupe level. Is one thing to really consider about this guy specifically. Now, he does also have a unit super attack with Go tanks. I don't know how to proceed here, because I guess I'll do this. This could be fine, right? We'll just keep things as this. I do want... Well, I would rather have this high school Gohan floating around. That'd be okay. High school Gohan, he's on JP, obviously. And he has this 58% reduction, and he's providing 30% support, plus 3 ki. Which is going to be useful for the LR Ultimate Gohan, that's for sure. We'll see, though. Next turn, hopefully we get the 24 ki with him. And we'll have the unit super attack with Gotenks. Doesn't really change too much for himself. He does get a 50% attack stack, which is definitely... I guess that'll be helpful for the active skill that you can get later on. But what it really does is it gives allies 58% defense for 1 turn, excluding himself. So... like, let's say the 3rd slot character, like the Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, that's going to be on rotation. He's going to be getting an extra super attack, well, not super attack, he's going to be, well, super attack effect, yeah, of 58% defense. So that's going to be good. Alright, let's see. So here we can get the unit super, and the keys for changing was really, really bad. That's fantastic. Yeah, that's one thing we could see with Tech Gohan, especially at 55%. Well, even he doesn't have same lineage access, so it doesn't really matter. I said 55%, but I meant to say link level 1 because I am quite an idiot. For me, I mean, someone in the chat said it's 5 in the morning. For me, it is only 1 in the morning, so I have no excuse. I don't know if Ultimate Gohan's going to be able to attack here, and I didn't really want to put him in slot 1 because Tech Gohan does unfortunately need a stack. Right here, Ultimate Gohan wouldn't be getting his like medium chance additionals anyway, so not a big deal, not really too big of a deal. I mean, if you get 2 normals and then don't do anything else, that's fine. How's he performing? First turn looked pretty rough. This turn I could not get the ki for him, so I'm seeing issues in terms of his ki, and 24 ki is not like a requirement for this guy, but it will give him a nice extra attack boost, and it also gives 20% defense to everyone. So having that boost would be quite important, I think, overall for him. He would really like to get that, so that's one thing. I'm actually think I'm going to miss the super attack with you. And then we'll still get the super with Super Saiyan 3 Goku because he has the super attack. Yeah, again, the key seems like it's going to be a little difficult to get. And that's not really ideal. That's for sure, right? The key being difficult to get. Because, like, he gets 6 ki at the intro, he gets 3 ki start of turn, but it's like these LRs, like, he really does rely a little bit on the AGL keys for changing. And obviously that's not really a good thing because it's a random type of key sphere that changes to AGL. And that's just gonna suck. One other thing I could see this guy being a little inconsistent with is the medium chance to additional, right? So if the enemy does not stay above 58% HP, then he's not going to get those extra 2 additionals, which will probably hurt his damage quite a bit. Like, next turn, like, if Super Saiyan 3 Goku does not get, like, a triple super crit here, like, even if he does, am I going to finish this fight off? Maybe I should have had Tech Gotenks finish the job off, but, still. I mean, so far, 55% Link level 1. I'm not impressed by this guy. I like both the turns we've seen. I can't really control, like, you know, what my units will do sometimes. I should have definitely gone a super in Gotenks, though, because it seems like... Oh, no, we did finish this rotation off anyways. So it doesn't even matter. So we're just heading straight into this portion of the fight here. I do not know how things will look here. I could transform to Tech Ultimate Gohan. It's probably a smart move at this point, right? We're at 900k defense. It's not bad. I could transform into him, but we'll probably just stay, I think, as this Tech Ultimate Gohan still. Because we do have the guard. It's been a while. How hard did this Gogeta hit? It actually has been some time since I've seen what this Gogeta could do. But right here, we will have support as well. So I might just transform into the Tech Ultimate Gohan. Just because we will get an additional 2 links. And it could make him look a lot better. Let me take a look here. Where's this Gogeta fight? Real quick. Yeah, I just found it right here. It's a 2 mil super. I might transform into the Tech Ultimate Gohan transform state. I might as well. We'll just do that.
忠誠心を送るのは私に任せてください。
うん、バッチリ。ありがとうございます。よし、行くか。
So I took another look. He is hitting for about 1.3 mil. This is the movie memorial, yeah. So he doesn't really hit too hard in this specific phase. He does have an attack raise, but that's really it. We'll just let Tech Gohan here. He's not going to kill himself. And then we'll see some extra attacks here from Ultimate Gohan. Again, I think he'll look pretty good in this turn. He is at 270k defense. So depending on the defense level that he's going to be ending up at, with the amount of super attacks he can get, he could actually be looking pretty good. I don't think I mentioned this, but he also is guarding, right? So always having that guard ability is going to be very, very useful. And we did hit the 24 key requirements. So with the 24 key requirements, these should do a lot of extra damage. So Tech Gohan, yeah, again, these guys are going to just make a beautiful, beautiful partnership, which is just going to be absolutely fantastic. I could see us doing at least, like, this guy will almost be done. Again, the thing that sucks about this Gohan is that he is more of a damage inclined character, but he will not be like, how to explain it, he's not critting, right? So like all these super attacks could be hitting so much harder, right, for a damage focused character, but he kind of feels like he needs dupes. So that's a 12 mil attack stat. Then we get the great chance additional to proc. We got another 30% defense and 30% attack proc right there. So that's 8 mil. I mean, this is not terrible damage for sure. But like, we see like Super Saiyan 3 Goku who could crit, right? Okay, all these additionals have been super so far, which is really weird because they are medium chances. So this is not going to be a common occurrence we see. And we got the hint of potential to some super. I mean, even for the 55%, man, he looks pretty spicy here. And we're also getting the support. Next turn, we will be able to use the active skill. So the active skill can be used when facing one enemy whose HP is under 58% HP. Or if there's a Buu Saga category ally attacking the same turn from the 6th turn. So the active skill is not really bad to get. His animations are bad. Yeah, they're not really that great. High School Gohan lives this, I think, right? He should live this. Yeah. Cook. Alright, sweet. We got both Gotenks here, which is a little unfortunate. Yeah, that is actually quite unfortunate that we got both the Gotenks here. It is what it is, though. I kind of almost want to do this with Tech Gotenks. We'll grab this. I might just use the active skill with this guy. Might as well. He did not cook like I thought he would. So we did see everything this guy is doing, right? We see that he has the, like I talked about, the guard. Okay, oof, that's crazy. We're about to see his active skill. That's gonna be it. So okay, let's talk about it. He got 5 super attacks last turn, and that's 30% defense raising on a super attack effect. So on that turn, Ultimate Gohan was at 1.45 million defense with guard at the 55% dupe level, which is, I would say, obviously quite impressive, right? But that's him getting all the 30% chances and everything, which is going to be a very, I think, rare scenario to see happen, right? Now, keep in mind, we are going to be getting the active skill here. We'll use Super Saiyan 3 Goku's active skill and just skip through it. The active skill will activate the defense support that he's giving at the start of turn, and all his defense at the key levels will also be activated at the start of turn. So if we use the active skill, again, when he's at 24 key, he's giving 20% defense support to Majin Buu Saga category allies. His active skill also gives him 58% multiplicative defense for one turn, 24 key, and it just causes ultimate damage to the enemy. All the stacked attack he has from last turn, even on the 12 key super attack that raises attack for 3 turns, will be applicable here. So he might do some okay damage because he can't crit is the only thing. I think the active skill should have just given him crit for the turn, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and play the active skill, and we'll see what this is looking like.
てんぜお前は。
I mean, for no crit at 55%, I feel like that was pretty nice, was it not? Almost doing a mil damage still? Like, this Gogeta blue fight. This guy has 68% reduction, 70 mil HP. Like, he's not, like, weak. He's, I would say, closer to the tanky side rather than not tanky side, right? 68% reduction for a boss is pretty good. So, that gave Tech Gohan a huge defense buff, by the way. He was at 1.3 mil, now he's at 1.6 mil. That's a lot of defense he gains from that, which is really good. And now he heals a lot of HP from there. So Tech Gohan is at 750k defense here. Again, with each super attack, he is getting 30% defense on top of everything there. He's also getting the active scope off, which is why his defense is so high this time. So we'll see. In terms of, again, the final thoughts on whether you should summon for him, I would say I don't recommend summoning for him. Just seeing everything that he's doing, I feel like he's a character that really wants dupe because he's much closer to a damage-oriented character, but he does let Tech Ultimate Gohan, like this guy, like we got minimal stacks with this guy. He can let this guy look really good if you sack him up for a lot of turns, right? And that's going to be a pretty nasty just rotation in general, right? This guy plus the new LR. That's going to be awesome to see. But we'll see how things end up after, you know, I get him his dupes in. I did get 2 dupes with this guy. And we'll take him into the really difficult content. So that's a 13 mil attack stat right there. So we'll add this up, 13.3 mil. Then he's going to do 70% chance normal to not go through. We did not get the 30% chance super. We did get another super attack though. So like seeing this specific turn, he did basically a 22 mil attack stat. We could get the hidden potential system super, but it's only 5 additional chance. There you go. So I mean, yeah, the easy attack Gohan is looking better than the 55% LR Gohan, but like I feel like that's not like surprising to me, right? The dupes make a huge difference. Yeah, in terms of summoning, I feel like no. Also, if you're on global, this guy will be... Yeah, exactly. Someone in chat said it. If you're on global, Ultimate Gohan could be featured on the worldwide banners. Bulma and Tech Goku and Gohan were on the worldwide banners. And the reason for that is because the worldwide banners usually return the anniversary characters. The carnival anniversary characters, right? So, global's going to get those the month before, essentially. And they're not going to return back so soon. So global should get this Ultimate Gohan back featured on the Worldwide Celebration banner. So that's another thing you could think of. But I mean, he's not bad, but I just don't think he's crazy. Like genuinely, like I think crit would really help this guy because I think defensively, he's actually pretty solid at 55%. He can get some really nice numbers. So he was at 750k defense on that last turn right here. And he only got the 2 super attacks, let's say, but he got 60% there. So he was at 1.2 mil defense with guard with level 1 links. No support either, right? He is on this 200% leader skill, but he has guard on top of that. So it's not bad for a free dupe character. But his offense, like for an offensive character, I think is a little lacking. So that's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. If you summon for him, I hope you got lucky. Let me know how many stunts it took you guys. If you're planning to summon for him, you know, or why are you skipping? You know, let me know if you're skipping for anniversary or worldwide. Whatever the case is, thanks for watching, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace out.